Good afternoon, YouTube. Crimson Sadron once again, and we've only got one Robot Master left, so let's dive right in. Wait a minute, that joke was 4 videos ago. Drillman, I like the music in his stage, I like his stage, but as a boss, he's pretty tricky to fight. His stage, actually, for the most part, isn't that tricky. There are a few quirks to it that you have to watch out for, but as long as you're patient and you remember some of the tricks from the previous stage, it's not that bad. There's Meteors, but once you learn to delay your fire against them, they're not that bad. And even if you do get hit, they don't deal a lot of damage. Unless, well, we'll not get into that. Free energy, just in case the Meteors were too much. Now there's an extra life down there, and it is deceptively difficult to actually get. Just because it is a low ceiling jump. Nick yourself over to the edge, and just do a little hop to get it. Because if you jump full, right from where you normally would to make a jump, you actually come up short and die. 1-ups aren't worth it when you get killed getting them. Now another thing is that this is kind of a deceptive ceiling. You get freaked out because you see the spikes overhead and think you won't be able to make the jumps, you know, at full height, but Megaman can't jump high enough to actually kill himself on there. As a matter of fact, let me get back there. Jerk. Okay, so I take a hit, but I'm doing this for demonstration purposes. I am back here, and I am jumping at full height, and I just can't reach the spikes. Because the very first time I played this stage, I actually thought I would hit the spikes and didn't jump my full height, and actually missed the jumps. Don't get psyched out. Now, this part looks difficult, and I just took a hit, so it doesn't help my case, but it's not that bad, because those things only take 1 hit to kill, and you don't even need to kill all of them. Oh, look at that, an E-Tank. There are 2 ways to get this. I'm assuming I don't have wire, because I didn't do the other stages, so Rush Coil will suffice, which means now we have an E-Tank for the fight. Note that I've not been using all of my E-Tanks that I've been collecting, and if you can go through and do it the same way, you're going to have yourself a nice little advantage for when you fight the Dr. Cossack levels up ahead. Now, once again, we see these enemies from Ringman's level, but 1 charge shot and they're down. And a little health. Screen scrolls, and we get into the real gimmick of the stage. See the chute above me? Rocks fall from it, and when they splinter, all the splinters deal damage. However, if you remember the Dustman trick, a well-timed shot as they're falling, which I'm not demonstrating, a well-timed shot and you can zing by them. Because as you can see, they fall quickly. And trying to dash straight under them isn't a good idea. The other part of this stage, the other gimmick, oh, thank you, is that you actually have to turn parts of the stage on. It doesn't seem like that big a deal up until you have to start making jumps to do it. Always assume you're not going to make the jump, and just jump as far as you can. Alright, I took a hit, whatever. This one's particularly nasty because you have to deal with the rocks and make the jump. Normally, if there were not a chute here, I would go ahead and jump out and in, but as you can see, I can't do that. So, shoot the rock, run by, go. That was a prime example of what not to do in that stage. So let's see if I can do it right this time. Ow. That was not an example of what to do. Don't hesitate with these things, because they're obnoxious. So just remember, well-timed shots just before they explode on the ground, and you don't have to worry about the shards everywhere. Sometimes this is not an applicable tactic because of the angling or the fact that you have to make an awkward invisi-jump. Oh, that was bad. See? You cannot stifle there. You cannot stutter, stumble, go, you have to motor. We're gonna save state here, because I do believe I'm on my last life. The stage wasn't really hard up until that point, and then the gimmick just makes it very tricky. But if you're patient, and you know when to move and when not to, you should be fine. Also note that I'm even using charge shots to handle the rocks, just because when you choose to charge, your shots are wider. And you have a little bit more of room to make sure you're hitting the shot off before it explodes. Oh, that was so bad. The other thing to watch out for is that it is very, very easy to just overshoot a jump or undershoot it. Oh god, I didn't even make the jump. It's one of the trickiest parts of the stage. That one jump right there gives me nightmares. I almost want to restart this video just so that I can make it right, but I'm not, no. First take. Because another purpose of this is to address the fact that Raern said I make Mega Man 4 look too damn easy. I figure watching me fail a couple of times will make her feel better. Ah. There we go. See how many tries that took? Alright, now Drillman likes to fire drill bombs, he likes to dig underfoot, he likes to charge you. The best thing to do is to just remain mobile and try to fire... Don't try to fire at the ground level, because he likes to fire drill bombs at you, which will absorb your bullets, but if you can, fire just barely above them if you can. It's not easy, but it's doable. Once again, charge shots are the way to go, because it takes 28 shots to kill somebody normally, or just 8 as a charge. Now the thing I do is when I see him go under like that, I hop. And the other thing to watch out for is that as he fires the drill bombs, when they impact the side, they will explode. These explosions hurt you. Now, I do have an E-tank from earlier in the level, so I will use it if need be. This is actually a really bad run, but... because he likes to charge at you, and landing on him, as you see, deals pretty exorbitant damage. I think it's like 8 points. He always starts the fight by diving straight down, and you can't shoot him when he dives. You can shoot him when he comes down, though. Not even gonna try that one, because it's just not gonna work. This is probably why I would not choose Drillman as your starting boss, because he is very difficult. He's actually easier to deal with when he does that, just so long as you don't do what I do, and you actually stay mobile. You know what? This one's worth the attempt. Ow. Just keep moving. Keep moving and keep airborne, because if he comes up underneath... Ugh. Because sometimes you can get away with making a mistake and having him come up underneath you. One more. One more. There! Oh my god! Thank goodness. Not my favorite thing to do. Not my favorite boss. But the only other reason why you would even consider doing this boss first, not for the drill bombs, but for Rush Jet. So with that, we've finished the 8 Robot Masters, and now have unlocked the Dr. Cossack levels. I won't be doing the Dr. Cossack levels because this is a walkthrough of the 8 bosses, but I do have one more little secret afterwards. Stay tuned for the 9th video.